Hello everyone, welcome to SAP Technomaniac and welcome to this brand new playlist on the SAP Fiori Elements. We have created the playlist on ABAP on HANA, OData, CDS, RAP and a lot of ABAP classical concept as well. I got a lot of requests from you guys to create a playlist on Fiori as well. So here we are, we start with the SAP Fiori Elements because SAP Fiori Elements play a major role when you come to the front-end development. Even SAP created their own standard application out of 100, if I say 80% of application created using the Fiori elements only. So that means we can cover most of the business scenarios which we develop for our clients as a custom application using the SAP Fiori elements, or we can do the extension on the SAP Fiori elements. Using them also we can cover those scenarios. We no need to go for the UI5, because if you want to learn UI5 you have to learn a lot of things: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, UI5 framework, what is view, what is controller, what is binding, and number of things you have to learn. Instead of learning those all the things, we will learn first this Fiori element. Because this Fiori elements, just in this Fiori element, just we have to learn annotations. Once you know the annotations and where to find those annotations, you can develop entire application without single line of JavaScript code. So this is very useful. So we will gonna learn each and everything in detail. So let's get started. What is SAP Fiori element? SAP Fiori elements help developer to create an application using the standard templates and floor plan without writing a single line of JavaScript code. When we develop the same application in UI5, we need to create the views and controllers. Now you will think like that, without creating the views and controller, how these SAP elements or SAP annotations are creating the application. In the backend, what it is happening, whatever we are giving it, the data is from the OData service and annotations. Out of them, the SAP standard framework creating have the standard views and controller. They are mapping those annotation, whatever the information coming from them, to those standard views and controller, and finally that application is created in the end, those all the elements rendered on the front end. So this is how in back end, even we are giving the annotations, those annotations ultimately using the UI5 and creating those all the views which we want to use in the front end, and the application is getting created. So what is important thing to know to us here, instead of creating our custom views and custom controller, we are using the standard views and standard controller here. So here I will come to the one more important point. Whenever you create any application using the SAP Fiori element, it will always follow the clean core approach. This is the buzzword in now 24 and 2025. This is the clean core. Like we were having one buzzword in 2014-15, something is coming as a S4HANA database. We were working on ECC. So in the same way, all the clients are asking what is this clean core and how to follow. So this is the one of the way, if you are creating some application, if you create using the SAP Fiori element, because we are using the standard framework. So it will be nowhere custom code we are writing. Just we are giving the annotations, which is also provided by SOP, just giving the business information in those annotations, and the application is getting created. So whenever you create any application using the Fiori element, it will always follow the clean core approach. Still you are not motivated to use SAP Fiori elements? Here we have some of advantage which is documented in SAP standard documentation also. The first advantage, the developer productivity. Just developer need to focus on backend logic and the business logic. He no need to build one UI application from the scratch. Just use some of the very minimal development the front end developer needs to do. just to add some configuration in metadata manifest.json file, or you want to add on top of your OData service annotations, some more annotations in the front end side that you can add in the bars or Visual Studio, wherever you are writing your code. So very less minimal coding. So it will save a lot of cost to develop that particular application. Not only it will save during the development, once you develop, you have to maintain your application. That maintenance cost also will be saved. And during the upgrade, if you develop some application you are using the UI5, there is a chance that your UI5 applications will not work consistently in your after your upgradation is happened. But when you develop using the SAP Fiori element, it will follow the clean core approach. It will definitely work in your next version as well. This is regarding the developer productivity. Second and most important thing, whenever you develop any applications, UX consistency is very important, because if multiple developers are working on different applications, the way of they are working, it can be different. I want to create one UI front end in my way, how it should look like and how the navigation should work, but in some other developer develop in different way. So in that way, the user who is using the multiple applications, they have the different approach to follow the different applications. So UI will be not consistent throughout the different applications. But when you develop the Fiori application using the Fiori element, your UI will be consistent. Even you will not able to differentiate between the SAP standard applications and your custom application. You will, via seeing that application, you will be never able to say that this is the developed using the SAP standard application and this is developed using the you have developed as a custom application. And this is the advantage. And one more important, recently I went to the Fiori Innovation Day at the SAP Labs. It was happening. They have added the AI capabilities throughout their entire portfolio. In that way, in the Fiori element also they have added lot of AI capabilities. For example, in the object page, if you are aware about the list page and object page, in the object page they have added one summarize button. So as soon as they add summarize button in the old in that particular template, those particular summarize button will be available for our custom application as well. It will be obviously available in the standard application, but we have developed our application using the standard floor plans and templates. So that is the reason those particular summarize button is available out of the box. You don't need to work additionally, but you would have, if you have developed that particular application using the UI5 and you want that AI capability to in your application, you have to add that button and summarize button. You have to call that API in backend and you have to do the coding for that. It will not come out of the box. So this is the advantage of using the Fiori element. Whatever the new functionality will add in that particular template, those all the functionality will automatically come after the upgrades, as soon as you upgrade. So this functionality, I think it is, as of now, it is available in the cloud, and I'm pretty sure if it will be available soon on the if SAP pushes the AI things on premise as well, it will come in on premise as well. Next thing is the enterprise readiness. What I mean by the enterprise readiness, a lot of things you have to do to create your application as enterprise ready. Your application should be translatable. There should be proper authorization mechanism. It should support on the different devices, tablet, mobile, and the TVs. So in that way, if you create your application using the Fiori element, it will automatically enterprise ready. But if you create your own UI5 application, so you have to make sure this each and everything in detail. You have to work a lot, and this will cost a lot to develop this kind of application, since those floor plan is stable and it is used in all throughout the standard applications. If we are directly consuming them, so we no need to worry, a lot of things come out of the box. So these all are the lot of advantages when we work with the Fiori elements. So this pushes us to use Fiori elements Think it out before creating the UI5 application. Two time, is it really needed to UI5 application? Can I create instead of UI5 application this Fiori element? It will give lot of advantage than your UI5 application. I have created this video after 2 month break, so I want to start somewhere. So that is the reason I have started and created this short video. And next weekend onwards, the frequent videos will be coming. If you want to interested to learn CDS, RAP or OData, you can watch out my other playlist. There I have explained in detail these all the concepts. Before going to next video, please like this video, share this video with others as well. With that, thank you and happy learning.